Oh dear, there is a new Rosecraft Stag slip joint available very, very soon. Let's jump in. Oh my goodness, that was corny. KnivesFAST channel. This is the Rosecraft Blades Loosahatchie jack. Now, usually when these new versions of an existing model come in, I just do a little refresh, but I've never reviewed the Loosahatchie jack. I was not an affiliate when this one came out. So let's go over this model. Now, it's going to be different because this one is in red deer, genuine stag, as you can see. So it's thicker in the handle. You can see the original one was about as thick as this bolster, a little bit more with whatever the covers were. But in this case, it's thicker because of the stag. It is real stag. You see here what we have, nice groove here. And the interesting part is they matched it. So you actually have this really, I don't know what the word is, interesting scale in this case because, you know, it gives you kind of a totally different thing. And the funny thing is I was joking, you could kind of do a pinch grip here, you know, where you're just gripping onto that, that groove in there. But I like that they matched it. It gave it an interesting look. Now, this is obviously they're going to be different for each and every one. This is a clip point, obviously in a satin finished D2 blade. You have steel bolsters with a single flute, steel all the way through. Here is a look at your beautiful, well done back spring that we have become used to with Rosecraft. You have a long pull on this one on the one side. And guys, the good news is very pinchable design. Now, I gotta say, this is most likely my favorite walk and talk of any Rosecraft I've seen so far. This one is very jumpy. Watch. Very jumpy, very springy, feels really good. It's about a 6.5 on the pull. I would say you can, I mean, this is fun. I could just sit here. Now you can kind of hook your thumbnail and pull it open. Whichever way you'd like to do it, you can do it. So really nicely done by Rosecraft. Man, I'm just going to... okay, guys, the rest of the video is me just clicking this over and over again. Everybody's like, stop it. Stop. You're killing me. Okay. A little bit of cutting action here just to see what we've got. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This might also be the sharpest Rosecraft I've seen. This is fantastic on that edge. Yes, sir. I like that. Very nicely done. And now we got some crap on the blade, of course, but that's fine. Really, really cool indeed. So let's jump in with availability and specs. We'll do some comparisons here in a moment. Now, these are available Tuesday, the 11th of March, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. at traditionalpocketknives.com, where you can use code KnivesFAST10 for 10% off. Now, these are $79.99, so 10% off is going to help you out there. And then they are available at noon at rosecraftblades.com, and you can get those for 10% off with code KnivesFAST. So KnivesFAST10 at TPK at 8:30 a.m. on the 12th, and KnivesFAST at Rosecraft, 10% off at noon. So there you go. Now let's jump in to specs. Now this is a closed length of 3.625 with an open length of 6.5. So it's a shorter knife, but you can see here, I've got a really nice 4-finger grip. Because of the stag, it's thicker, so it fills my hand out. You got a nice place to kind of get up here and cut, or just do it like this, whichever way you prefer. He calls pull strength 7 out of 10. Yeah, 6.5 to 7 is fine. Blade thickness of 0.12, D2 steel, red deer stag. The handle, they're calling that 0.49 of an inch. I need new batteries right now for my caliper, but we'll try that in a second. Single back spring, 3.1 ounces, designed by Andy Armstrong, made by, we don't know, somebody in China. And blade length of 2.875. And these are, again, $80, and you can get 10% off with those codes I told you about earlier. Now let's see. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. 0.61. So that was The 0.48 is probably, yeah, see, so it's more like the original material, but this is 0.613, definitely thicker with these Stag scales. And again, just so snappy and so nice indeed. Now, if we take our friend, the Ontario Rat one, it is going to be massive in comparison, not even close, of course. And then I had some Rosecraft sitting here, but I put them away. So give me just a second. We'll get these out. There is the Tanasi Lake Teardrop, which you know is a big favorite of the channel. Here is the Nolichucky Jack as well. So kind of the bigger end of the scale and the smaller end of the scale in the Rosecraft world. And that should give you a very nice comparison there. And then just to have one more for the heck of it, we'll do the Savage, because I got asked about this the other day, because, matter of fact, let's do it like this, because they are kind of similar profiles, the Savage Creek gun stock. So there you go. Those are your comparisons in this case. What do you guys think of those? I'm curious to hear what you think of the comparisons and what you think of the size of the Loosahatchie. Now, I will tell you this. You should be prepared, because Andy tells us that the Loosahatchie Jack is the fastest selling Rosecraft model. It's sold quicker than any other model. It is more popular than any other model. And they are probably going to go pretty quickly. So if I were you and I wanted one of these, I would be early on to the two places. Again, 8:30 a.m. at TPK on the 12th, traditionalpocketknives.com, code KnivesFAST10 for 10% off, $79, 10% off, and then noon on the 12th at Rosecraft Blades. And those, again, will go fast. And so you need to be there at noon, ready to roll, and use that code KnivesFAST for 10% off. All right. That's it, guys. I told you this was going to be a little shorter video. And I want to say thank you to our buddy Andy. Andy is a machine. This guy is cranking out these knives. He is rolling through a catalog of traditional classic patterns, one by one by one by one by one, and he is nailing this. Now, there's a beautiful jackknife here, which is exactly what this is. Very classic, very beautiful, and Andy is just killing it. And for him to include me in this and let me check these out and share them with you guys. By the way, this one will be given away on the channel soon. You guys know, if you're around the channel, I give away a ton. I've kept maybe 3 or 4 Rosecrafts total, and I give away all the rest he sends. I have given away so many, and this one's going too. So be here on KF Lives. That's when I do my giveaways. They're Monday nights at 7:45 if you like these. So there you go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you all for your incredible support of the channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and thanks for watching the KnivesFAST channel.